Hi, I'm Bindu. Welcome to Beauty on the Radio, co-founder of Vya Naturals, a natural skincare brand that combines the best of Ayurveda and modern-day science. You can read more about us on our website, vyanaturals.com. It's spelled VYA. This podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, and Spotify. Remember to subscribe to Beauty on the Radio on your favorite podcast platform so you don't miss a single episode. Today on Beauty on the Radio, I'm excited to talk to Kanika Tekriwal. She's the founder of JetSetGo, India's first marketplace for chartered jets, or what can be called as Uber in the skies. Kanika has been recognized by Forbes as one of 30 under 30 entrepreneurs, and in 2015, she was one of the 7 Indians on the BBC's list of 100 most inspiring women. Kanika, welcome to the show.
Hi, Bindu. Thank you so much for having me over.
So let's get started. Kanika, my first question to you and for you to share with our listeners is your journey in the aviation industry, which even today has very few women in it. How, why, what? Tell us all.
I was always very, very passionate about aviation. I once wanted to become a pilot, and then I wanted to become an engineer, and I wanted to do all sorts of things in aviation. But I belong to a very traditional business family where girls normally don't work. So when it came to studying to become any of these things, it was obviously out of question. And I went on to study design. But, I was lucky enough to find myself a job at a very young age in the aviation industry. And that's how it all began. It was the right time at the right place, I guess. And since then, we've just been figuring it out and building it a step at a time.
Oh, great. So, but has your design education played any role in
Apart from meddling with the design team consistently on our marketing, I don't think it's played any role.
I see, there you are, some role at least. As an entrepreneur who's relentless pursuer of hope, positivity and drive, how do you manage everyday challenges and obstacles?
Funnily enough, I was talking to someone today and I was like, if I was in the business of selling tomatoes, life would probably be a lot more simpler, because every day we wake up and there's there's a pilot who's had an issue, who's not well, or there's an aircraft which has gone into a maintenance issue and their customer flight is going on non-stop and the regulator's not giving us approvals, one airport decides to close, something or the other consistently goes wrong. And when you're trying to build a high growth business, you're making a lot of commitment which you have to keep up to. Today, if I say no to one single customer, it's going to fall back flat really, really badly on my face. So I think, fortunately or unfortunately, I've chosen an industry which is considered one of the most challenging in the world, both financially and operationally. And so I think challenges and obstacles have become second name, to me. And I think where we really thrive is how we solve these. We just don't let them get to us. I was just telling this person today, it's called stay strong and carry on, fix this plane, do this. So you've got to keep waking up, believing in yourself that you'll conquer the day, you'll run through the day like you own it, and just keep going.
So you're more like a solution-oriented company versus a problem-oriented
Oh yeah, absolutely.
company.
So if my team comes to me with a problem, I'm always like, tell me the solution, otherwise don't sit in front of my face. There are 2 ways around this, yeah.
Okay, awesome. You know what? I'd like you to share at least one most challenging thing, or maybe the first. How did you get your first big customer, or how did you win your most loyal customer?
And coincidentally, our first customer, we couldn't perform the flight. That's the only customer we've lost all throughout our life. And that's what actually made us pivot our business dramatically. Because we started off as a marketplace for private jets, thinking owners will list their planes and users will use them. But the first very flight that was booked with us, the owner cancelled the flight an hour before the flight was to happen, and we couldn't activate a plane fast enough. And that's when we realized we just can't be a marketplace. We've got to operate these aircrafts. We've got to take control of their, complete end-to-end services. Only then can we offer the customer as much value as the customer deserves. So so the first customer we lost. But after that, I think every single customer of ours for the past 5 years has stayed with us. We've had 100% customer retention rate, and we've never really spent any market money on marketing of JetSetGo products whatsoever. So each customer brings us another customer. It's a very word of mouth based market, and that's how we've been building it.
So Kanika, it's absolutely fantastic to hear that you have a business that has 100% customer repeat rate. Each customer brings a customer. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
So you run this very operation-heavy, high-stress business. How do you find time for yourself? What does self-care mean to you? What does sustainability mean to you? What does lifestyle mean to you?
So, funnily enough, I think anyone who talks about work-life balance is talking rubbish, because there is nothing called a work-life balance. It's only work, work, work. And you keep stealing these moments wherever you can find them to actually make, time and space for whatever you want to do. So I love to exercise. So, I wake up really early in the morning and I go for a run, or I work out with my trainer. I love boxing, so I go really late in the night at about 10 o'clock and do that. And whatever little time I can get for myself in terms of simple stuff. Like, I'm someone who likes to go back to the basics. I don't enjoy very fancy, outlandish things. So I'm someone who really enjoys natural, herbal, pure. Like, even when it comes to my food, or when it comes to anything I put on my skin, it has to be something that's complete, where I know what the ingredients are, what's coming in there, where it's coming from. So I'm not someone who gets really fed by big brands coming in and trying
or
to
advertising.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's all about what goes into making things that's going on my face or going into my food. So that's very, very important for me, and I take out some time to definitely do some research on that and decide what I'm going to do. And I'm a big sucker for food health trends. So all these weird superfoods, everything, you'll find me buying them off supermarket shelves, but never cooking them. So they all lie in my kitchen and die a death. But yeah.
But at least you end up buying them.
Exactly.
Somebody's getting some business out there, which is awesome. Kanika, it was lovely talking to you. Thank you for being with us on our show.
Thank you so much, Bindu, for having me over, and I've had a really good time speaking to you. Hopefully we'll be doing this again sometime soon.
Absolutely. We're speaking to Kanika Tekriwal. She's the founder of JetSetGo. This is Bindu saying goodbye from Beauty on the Radio.